This CD is brought to you by Pro Image. You don't have to be a pro to dress like a pro. Pro Image, located in the Northwest Arkansas Mall. And special thanks to ARSN for producing this CD.
The 2004 Arkansas Razorbacks were a special team. Picked to finish 11th out of 12 teams in the Southeastern Conference, the Hogs not only won the SEC overall championship, they advanced to their first College World Series in 15 years. The 2004 season was special not only for Dave Van Horn and his players, but for the many fans that came to Baum Stadium during the season. The Razorbacks did not disappoint the more than 186,000 people who came to the ballpark. A record 10,027 rabid Razorback fans packed Baum Stadium and watched the Hogs win a Super Regional and advance to Omaha, Nebraska for the College World Series. There are many highlights from 2004. Let's look back on the Hogs' fantastic season and relive some of the great moments.
Zauer's working from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and hit high and deep into center field. Going back is Richardson. It's over his head and up against the wall. That's going to score 3 runs. Hamblin will stop at second with a bases clearing double, and Arkansas leads it 5-0.
He could be a hero with a hit. Runners at first and second. The first baseman's cheating in. Roulette lines it to deep right field. The right fielder turning. He's back. He is. He didn't catch it. It hits off the wall. Here comes the winning runner out third. We may have a play at the plate. Here's the throw. Save! The Hogs win! The Hogs win! Safe at the plate, and Arkansas wins it 11-10.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a shot to Pratt. He fields it. Order those rings. The Razorbacks beat Auburn 15-3. They claim a share of the Western Division title. They may get a piece of the overall crown. The Razorbacks have stormed the field. They're piling on one another in the area between the pitcher's mound and first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Arkansas wins the ball game. After 4 hours plus, a called third strike ends it, and the Razorbacks win the ball game by a final of 11-10. They've clinched their first series win in Baton Rouge. Brady stands in from the left side. Bannock's going to work from the stretch with the bases loaded. The pitch is coming, swing and a fly ball to left field, hit pretty well. Going back is Napolitan. That ball's gone! That's a grand slam home run! Brady Tubes just hit a grand slam home run! And the Razorbacks have taken the lead! Oh my goodness! Brady Tubes just hit a grand slam home run! Arkansas has taken the lead 11-9. That ball just kept carrying and got out of the ballpark. Jay Sawatsky will try to close it out here. From the belt, he checks the runner. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss! The Hogs are going to Omaha. The Razorbacks have won the Super Regional, and Arkansas is headed to the College World Series for the first time since 1989. The pileup is between the mound and third base this time. Dave Van Horn, in his second season as the Razorbacks head coach, takes Arkansas to Omaha. It'll be his third trip, the Hogs' first in a decade and a half, and the Razorbacks have earned a trip to Omaha. And this record crowd celebrates as Arkansas wins the ball game 4-2.
Well, just unbelievable, Chuck. 15 years since the Hogs have been to Omaha. Jay Sawatsky, how about some drama? 2 days in a row, getting a strikeout for the final out. And here's the 93rd Hog call of the day. These fans are juiced. It's too bad you can't take all 10,000 of them to Omaha. This is a Razorback moment.
Let's hear him call the Hogs.
The championship season opened February 13th at a new-look Baum Stadium. Major renovations to the ballpark had occurred in the offseason, most notably the replacement of the artificial surface with grass. In addition, 8 new skyboxes and coaches' offices were added, as well as a state-of-the-art scoreboard and a new video booth. The Hogs took to the Baum Stadium upgrades by winning the season opener 2-0 over Louisiana Tech, and the next day set an NCAA record with 7 sacrifice flies in a 22-2 rout. Arkansas completed a perfect season-opening homestand by sweeping Louisiana Tech, St. John's, and McNeese State, and opened the year 8-0. The Hogs then took to the road for the Domino's Pizza Aggie Classic at Texas A&M. They opened the tournament by losing their first 2 games. They also lost third baseman Clay Goodwin to a broken bone in his hand, which would sideline him for 11 games. But the Razorbacks bounced back to win 3 of their last 4 games, including a 6-4 victory over number 14 Texas A&M, highlighted by this Brett Hagedorn RBI double.
Let's see if Hagedorn can come through. He does, with a base hit into right center field. That's a base hit. Hagedorn makes the turn. He's headed for second. The center fielder bobbles the ball, but Brett had it anyway. A 2-out double for Hagedorn, who's had 5 hits today for the Razorbacks.
The following week, the Hogs traveled to Edinburgh, Texas to take on Texas Pan American. And in what may have been the low point of the season, the Hogs lost both games to drop to 11-5. The Razorbacks were happy to get home and rebounded with a 4-3 win over Illinois Chicago on March 12th. Following a rainout, the Hogs lost the next game to Illinois Chicago and then swept 2 from Centenary. Devin Day contributed in the win during Game 2 with a long home run.
Day swings and corks one to left, and that won't need much help. It's a home run. Well, he hit it to left field. I don't know if the wind helped that one or not, because it went all the way over the bullpen into the picnic area. Devin Day's first home run as a Razorback.
On Friday, March 19th, the Razorbacks traveled to Gainesville, Florida to open their SEC schedule with the Florida Gators. The opener did not go well. The Hogs lost 11-1. But Saturday was a new day, and behind Charlie Boyce, the Hogs won 8-2. Scott Hody broke things open with a 2-run triple in the 6th.
Falkenbach waiting to bring the 2-2. Here it is. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. That's into the corner, and it's going to score a pair. Hagedorn scores. Here comes Day. Rounding second and heading for third is Hody. The throw's not in time. A triple for Scott, and the Razorbacks are on top 5-2. Scott Hody with a triple down the right field line. Hagedorn and Day scoring, and Arkansas has plated 3 runs in the 6th inning against a Florida reliever who has had remarkable success in the early going this season.
The rubber game of the series looked to be all Gators as they led 6-2 going into the 9th, but the Hogs took advantage of 3 Florida errors to score 4 runs and tie the game.
Now it's 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Hogs down a couple in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch from Darren O'Day, swinging a line drive into right field. That's a hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Duggar. The throw to the plate is not in time. We are tied at 6 on a 2-run single by Scott Bridges. Bridges comes through with the single to right, and the Hogs have scored 4 in the 9th to tie the ball game. A 4-run rally aided by 3 Florida errors, and the Hogs have evened this ball game at 6. What a clutch job of hitting by Scott Bridges, fouling off 5 straight pitches and then rifling one past the diving second baseman into right field for a 2-run single.
But the Hogs couldn't close the deal, and the Gators scored in the bottom of the 10th inning to take the series with a 7-6 win. It was back to Baum for a series with 4th-ranked South Carolina. Arkansas took the first 2 games, powered by Scott Hody and Jake Duggar, and the arm of relief pitcher Caton Hall. In the 5-3 comeback win in the opener, Hody stepped up big with a fifth-inning home run, and Duggar put the Hogs ahead for good in the eighth.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Jake Duggar trying to give Arkansas the lead. Here it comes, swing and a line drive down the right field line. That is into the corner. It'll chase home Day. They're going to wave home Hody. The relay to the plate is not in time. A stand-up triple for Jake Duggar, and Arkansas leads it 5-3.
They vacated the right field corner, and Duggar hit it right inside the line. That ball was hooking, but easily fair. And one of the biggest hits of this freshman's career.
Boy, I like that freshman.
Me too.
He can play ball.
In the second game, Caton Hall pitched a perfect ninth inning as the Razorbacks claimed a 5-4 win.
So the count goes full to Brendan Wynn. This guy hit a home run last night. Got to be careful. The payoff's coming, and that is a called strike 3. Arkansas wins the ball game. Hall sets him down in order in the ninth. 5-4 the final.
The Gamecocks took the third game of the series 10-2, but the Hogs had shown they belonged with the top teams in the SEC. On March 30th, the Razorbacks took advantage of 3 sixth-inning Wichita State errors and beat the Shockers 10-4 at Baum Stadium. The 10th-ranked Shockers made more errors in the 6th inning than the Hogs had hits, and they never recovered. Matt Stallings pitched 3 innings for the win, but the highlight of the night was Brady Toops stealing home.
Hody's leaning, he's running, the pitch to Parker, swing and a miss, the throw to second, and he's going to be safe as they come back to the plate. Safe on a double steal. The Razorbacks pull the double steal, and Brady Toops swipes home.
The next weekend, longtime nemesis Alabama came to town. Arkansas lost the opener 6-3, but Charlie Boyce shut down the Crimson Tide on Saturday 7-2. On Sunday, Arkansas took the rubber game of the series 11-6, and for the first time since 1995, posted a series win over the Crimson Tide. Brady Toops and Devin Day helped the Razorbacks put up 6 runs in the 7th inning.
Toops with a 2-2, swung on it a long one to right center field. That ball is gonna go out of the park. It's a home run for Toops. He hit the scoreboard.
You could tell when that one left the bat, it was going to get out of here. He crushed it. Tankersley has not made many mistakes today, but he made one there, and Brady Toops made him pay. That's a big home run for Brady Toops. It's his first hit of the weekend, and it gives Arkansas the lead.
2 days later, on April 6th, the Hogs hosted a marathon with Southwest Missouri State. SMS erased a 2-run Hog lead in the 9th inning, and it would be the 16th before the Bears would claim a 6-5 win. The teams combined to strand 35 base runners, and the game took an incredible 4 hours and 39 minutes to complete. Next up for Arkansas was a trip to LSU. Now, most folks were just hoping the Hogs would avoid a sweep at the hands of the second-ranked Tigers. Instead, the Hogs defined their season that weekend by becoming the first SEC team since 1988 to sweep LSU at home. The Hogs won the opener 11-8 on Friday night behind Casey Roulette in the first inning.
Roulette waiting on the 2-1 pitch from Justin Meyer. Here it is, and it's lined into left field. That's a base hit. Pratt's in to score. They'll wave home Toops. The throw to the plate is cut off, but moving into second is Roulette. Arkansas leads it 4-0.
And again in the 9th inning.
And lead it by 3, looking for more. Swinging a fly ball into left center field. That ball's hit pretty well. Going back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. A home run for Casey Roulette. A solo shot over the boards in left center field, and Arkansas leads it 11-7.
Jay Sawatsky closed it out for the Hogs.
2-2. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball to right field. This should end it. Parker's there. Blake drifts back and makes the catch, and Arkansas has won the series opener. 11-8 the final.
Now, Saturday's game was a nail-biter. Hawes Pratt homered as the Hogs won 11-10 in 10 innings, but it was Blake Parker's arm in right field that saved the day. He threw out LSU's Ryan Patterson at home in the 7th inning. Patterson represented the tying run.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball to the right side. That's through for a hit. One run will score. Here comes the other one trying to cross the plate. Toops blocks the plate and tags him out. Toops blocked the plate and tagged him out. One run scores. It's 8-7. Toops collided with a base runner. Patterson never touched home. Toops came around to tag him out. The lead's preserved.
And again in the 9th inning, with Patterson representing the winning run this time, Parker forced extra innings.
Peyton Hall ahead of Holt, no balls, one strike. Here's the pitch, curveball, ground ball, right side, that's a hit. One run scores. Here comes the other runner. The throw to the plate's not in time. Did he touch home? He's out at the plate. Arkansas tagged him out at the plate. It's a tie ball game. There are runners at second and third. Toops blocked the plate again, and he never touched home. Toops blocked him off at the plate, and he never touched home. Brady tags him out. Laval's out arguing again. Blake Parker, for the second time today, has thrown a man out at home.
After the Hogs scored 3 in the top of the 10th, LSU answered with 2 in their half, and it was up to Jay Sawatsky to save the day.
This has been a marathon, and it's not over yet. 2 on, 2 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Arkansas wins the ball game. After 4 hours plus, a called third strike ends it, and the Razorbacks win the ball game by a final of 11-10. They've clinched their first series win in Baton Rouge.
Sunday's finale was just as exciting as the Hogs completed the sweep 7-5. Danny Hamblin had the power.
Hamblin still waiting on the first pitch. Bumstead checks the runners. Now he comes home, swinging a fly ball to deep left field. That ball's got a chance to get out of here, and it is gone for a home run. Danny Hamblin with his second 3-run homer of the weekend, and the Razorbacks lead at 4-1.
And Charlie Boyce came in to close out the sweep.
He could hit a home run, and the Hogs would still be ahead. The 2-2 pitch is on the way. Strike 3 called. The Razorbacks have swept the series. Arkansas wins it 7-5. LSU suffers a home sweep in conference play for the first time in 16 years.
Tuesdays at Baum turned out to be downers. The Hogs once again led in the 9th inning, only to see the visitors score with 2 outs. This time it was 21st-ranked Oral Roberts, who tallied 3 times to win, 6-4. On April 17th, the Razorbacks traveled to Nashville to take on number 22 Vanderbilt and their ace pitcher Jeremy Sowers. It was all Razorbacks in the opener, though, against Sowers, as they lit up the lefty for 6 runs in the first 2 innings. The Hogs a winner, 6-3.
Sowers working from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and hit high and deep into center field. Going back is Richardson. It's over his head and up against the wall. That's going to score 3 runs. Hamblin will stop at second with a bases-clearing double, and Arkansas leads it 5-0.
The Hogs took Game 2 9-4, but lost the 3rd game when Vandy outslugged them 14-8. It was back to Baum in hopes of reversing the Tuesday night 9th inning curse. This time it would be different, as the Hogs broke open a tie game with Oklahoma State, scoring 3 runs in the 8th inning, sparked by Hawes Pratt.
Key point in the game, bottom of the 8th. The 3-2, Pratt swings and laces it to left center field for a hit. Here comes Goodwin. Here comes the throw into second base, and the Razorbacks lead it 3-2. Hawes Pratt with another hit.
A pair of last-at-bat rallies helped Arkansas to a sweep at home of Kentucky. After taking Game 1 9-4 on April 23rd, the Hogs rallied from a first-inning 4-0 deficit to claim a 5-4 victory when Brett Hagedorn was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded.
The double play's in order. The bases are loaded. Hagedorn trying to win the ball game. Here's the pitch to Brett. Inside, it hit him, and Arkansas wins the game. Matt Scott hit Brett Hagedorn with an 0-1 breaking ball, and the Razorbacks win the ball game. 5-4 the final.
On Sunday, the Razorbacks fell behind again early, 5-0, and trailed 10-8 going into their final at bat. The Hogs took advantage of 3 Wildcat errors to score 3 runs, with the winner in the 11-10 comeback victory coming on a Casey Roulette base hit.
He could be a hero with a hit. Runners at first and second. The first baseman's cheating in. Roulette lines it to deep right field. The right fielder turning. He's back. He didn't catch it. It hits off the wall. Here comes the winning runner out third. We may have a play at the plate. Here's the throw. Safe! The Hogs win! The Hogs win! Safe at the plate. And Arkansas wins it 11-10.
On April 27th, the Razorbacks traveled to Tulsa to take on number 14 Oral Roberts. The Hogs jumped out to a 5-0 lead and never looked back in an 8-4 win. Tulsa native Stephen Robinson sparked Arkansas with 3 RBIs, including a run-producing base knock in the first.
1 ball, 1 strike. He lines it up the middle for a hit, and that's going to score 2 more runs, and Arkansas is leading by a score of 5-0. The throw came through. The other runner went to third. Stephen Robinson with his first runs batted in right here in his hometown, and the Hogs are leading 5-0 in the first inning.
It was back on the road to Ole Miss after that, and the Hogs managed just 4 runs all weekend against the 12th-ranked Rebels. They did win on Saturday, 3-1 behind Boyce, but they wasted a great outing on Friday night from Clint Brannon and losing 1-0. After getting some revenge on Texas Pan American at Baum, 13-2 on May 11th, the Hogs headed back to the state of Mississippi for a battle with Mississippi State. The Bulldogs picked up 2 last-at-bat wins and won the series. After a Friday night rainout, the Bulldogs won in 10 innings Saturday 3-2, and then on Sunday they took Game 1 of the doubleheader 5-4 to claim the series. The Hogs avoided the sweep with a 4-2 extra inning win in the series finale. Arkansas rallied to tie it in the 7th inning.
Here we go. The lefty deals, and Hagedorn bounces one up the middle. That's into center field for a hit. Toops will score, and we are tied at 2. Brad Hagedorn off the bench with a pinch single on the first pitch from Dunn, and the Razorbacks have tied the ball game.
The Razorbacks then scored 2 runs in the 8th inning to earn the victory.
2-2 in the 8th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a shot to right center field. That is into the alley, and it's going to go to the wall. Roulette will score. Hody with a double, and Arkansas leads it 3-2.
It was now home to Baum Stadium and a chance to do something only the Hogs themselves thought they could do when the season began: win the SEC championship. If the Razorbacks could take 2 of 3 from Auburn, they would win the SEC West and the SEC overall title. And what better place to do it than in front of the home folks at Baum Stadium? Friday night's opener saw the Hogs fall behind 7-1, but the Razorbacks would not disappoint the record crowd of 8,653. They rallied to win 9-7. The key to the comeback was Jay Sawatsky's 4 innings of relief work. He got the win, and Scott Hody went 4 for 4, including this big blow in the 5th.
That ball that Hody hit, there's a looper into right center field. The center fielder's going over. Can he get there? He dives. No, it's a hit. 2 runs are going to score. It rolls away from him, and Hody's going to try for 3. Here's the long throw. Save! A triple for Hody, and it's 7-3.
Saturday's game belonged to Auburn 7-4, but Sunday would be a day of celebration for the Razorbacks. Jay Sawatsky was tabbed to start and went 5 solid innings. That was all Arkansas needed as the Bats kept Baum Stadium rocking.
There's a shot into center. That's a hit. Goodwin hits it in front of the center fielder. He was playing in left center. That's where Goodwin hit it, but not where the center fielder could catch up to it. Goodwin gets an RBI single, and Arkansas leads 8-1. Isn't this fun, Chuck?
That's a good at-bat by Clay Goodwin.
And the Hogs were celebrating in style with their 2nd SEC championship.
The Hogs are an out away from their first Western Division title since '99. They could claim a piece of the overall in just a short while. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a shot to Pratt. He fields it Order those rings. The Razorbacks beat Auburn 15-3. They claim a share of the Western Division title. They may get a piece of the overall crown. The Razorbacks have stormed the field. They're piling on one another in the area between the pitcher's mound and first base. 2 piles. Now they will go with one, and this is a happy bunch of Razorbacks. Dave Van Horn, who will be the unanimous SEC Coach of the Year, shaking hands with Auburn staff. He has claimed a Western Division championship in his 2nd season as the Razorback skipper. The Hogs claim the title 15-3.
Arkansas had the number 1 seed in the SEC tournament, but didn't take advantage of it in the first game. Clint Brannon went 11 innings against Tennessee, but in 13, the Vols won it 8-6. So it was into the losers bracket, and the Hogs responded with a 4-3 win over Ole Miss and a 4-1 revenge victory over Tennessee, highlighted by Blake Parker's RBI double.
The 1-ball pitch is coming, and it is corked to deep center field. That ball has got a chance to go, and it is off the top of the wall. Parker's going to be into second with a double. They wave home Pratt from third. He scores. Blake Parker drives in the run, and Arkansas leads it 3-0.
Number 7 South Carolina ended the Hogs SEC tournament with a 3-2 win on Saturday, sending the Razorbacks home to prepare for the NCAA tournament. The Hogs were hoping and somewhat expecting to host a regional, only the 2nd time in school history for that. But what they got was not only a regional, but the number 8 national seed in the tournament. Arkansas opened the regional on June 4th at Baum Stadium against Lemoyne with a 4-1 victory. Danny Hamlin and Hawes Pratt provided the fireworks with back-to-back home runs in the 4th inning.
3-2 to Pratt. Line drive right field. Well hit, may go. It is a home run for Hawes Pratt into the bullpen, and the game is tied.
Took that one the other way. Most of the time when Pratt's gone deep, it's been a shot that he's pulled to the left side, but he sent that one the other way, just got it over the boards into the bullpen, and that gets this big crowd going.
Hamlin hits it high, deep, left field. That ball is gonna be gone! It's into the left field bullpen, back-to-back home runs!
On Saturday, it was the Hogs against Wichita State. The Shockers led 3-0 through 6, but the Razorbacks clawed back with a double steal.
The left-hander checks the man aboard and comes home. The runners are on the move. The pitch is a strike. The throw to third's not in time, and the Razorbacks pull a double steal.
Well, they got the runners to second and third in a different manner, and that eliminates the double play, too.
That was followed by freshman Jake Duggar's RBI single.
Hotovy working from the stretch. The 0-1 pitch is coming, and Duggar bounces it through the middle. That's a hit. 2 runs are going to score, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Jake Duggar drives in a pair. The Hogs are back in it, and it's a 1-run game.
The game went into extra innings, and the Hogs could not counter an 11th inning shocker home run. The loss sent the Razorbacks into the losers bracket, and they responded by beating Missouri 10-7. Now Arkansas would live another day to play Wichita State again. The task ahead had the Hogs needing to beat the Shockers twice to advance to a super regional. In a back-and-forth game with the Hogs down to the last of their pitching, Arkansas led 6-4 in the 7th inning. But Wichita State tied it then and scored 3 in the 8th to take a seemingly insurmountable 9-6 lead into the 9th. With 1 out in the 9th inning, Casey Roulette and Clay Goodwin picked up back-to-back singles, and after Blake Parker flied out, Hawes Pratt singled hard to short to score Roulette. Danny Hamlin walked to load the bases, and then Brady Toop secured a piece of Razorback history.
Brady stands in from the left side. Bannock's going to work from the stretch with the bases loaded. The pitch is coming, swinging a fly ball to left field, hit pretty well. Going back is Napolitan, that ball's gone! That's a grand slam home run! Brady Toops just hit a grand slam home run! And the Razorbacks have taken the lead! Oh my goodness! Brady Toops just hit a grand slam home run! Arkansas has taken the lead 11-9. That ball just kept carrying and got out of the ballpark. Oh my goodness! Brady Toops with the biggest hit of his Razorback career, a grand slam home run, and Arkansas leads at 11-9.
Chuck, I was watching the left fielder. He thought he had it all the way.
I did too.
He never thought he didn't get it, and when he leaped over the wall, I still thought he was going to catch it, but the ball just eluded his glove.
Brady Toops with a grand slam home run. How about that for a momentum shifter?
The 5-run ninth inning gave the Hogs an 11-9 lead, and pitcher Darryl Madej closed out the Shockers to force a deciding game. Now, to advance to a super regional, the Hogs would need to reach down and find some more magic. They called on Madej to continue on the mound. He lasted an inning and a third before Coach Dave Van Horn turned to ace Charlie Boyce. Now, the plan was for Boyce to go a few innings only, as he pitched the day before against Wichita State. Instead, Boyce was unbelievable and finished the game, allowing just 6 hits and 1 earned run in the last 7 2/3 innings. The regional MVP was helped out in the 5th when Bubs Merrill got in on the action.
Merrill swings it along with Bubs Merrill! If it's fair, it's Bubs Merrill's first home run of the year! Holy smokes! Bubs Merrill just hit it over the bullpen. It's 3-2.
Whatever happens the rest of this weekend, Bubs Merrill will remember this for the rest of his life. Drove in the tying run yesterday against these guys, just hit a home run off Touche. The first hit of the game pulls them within a run.
It was another dog pile scene as the Hogs would advance and play host to Florida State in the NCAA Super Regional.
Boyce brings the 0-1. Blasey swings, skies it to right. Robinson's there. Arkansas wins the regional. The Razorbacks have come back and won this regional. The players are spilling onto the field. There's a dog pile at the pitcher's mound, and Arkansas has won 3 in a row to take this regional, defeating Wichita State by a final of 4-3. Charlie Boyce, with a yeoman effort, wins the ball game, and the Razorbacks have won this regional.
Game 1 of the Super Regional was a nip-and-tuck affair. Arkansas led 2-1 after 3, but Florida State was up 5-3 in the 5th inning. Arkansas responded, though, with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th on back-to-back singles by Devin Day and Scott Bridges.
He's one of Arkansas's older players. This would be a good chance for a veteran to come through. Swinging a high chopper up the middle. Second baseman can't get it. It's a hit. Here comes Hamlin. He's going to score. Here's the other runner to third. Dives. Safe. Second and third as Day takes second on the throw, and the Hogs have tied it again.
Clutch hit from Devin Day. Put the bat on the ball. Bounced it through the middle. Found his spot. Tie ball game.
Toops is at third. Day's at second with one of the bigger hits of his season. Bridges lines it to right. 1 run scores. Here comes Devin Day. We're going to no, they hold him up, and Bridges goes to second. Here's the throw. Too late. Bridges safe at second.
Jay Sawatsky pitched 3 strong innings to close out the win in front of a then-record crowd of 9,338. The Razorbacks were just 1 win away from a trip to Omaha in the College World Series, and an unbelievable record crowd of 10,027 called the Hogs throughout this special night. Jake Duggar got Arkansas off on the right foot in the 1st inning.
Not going to give the low one tonight. Here's the payoff, swinging a fly ball to deep left field. Going back is Chapman. That ball's going to be a home run. Jake Duggar has started the ball game with a home run to left field, and Arkansas leads it 1-0.
The Hogs led 4-1 after 3.5 as Charlie Boyce pitched well into the 6th inning. Then Jay Sawatsky came on to close it out with a tying run at the plate in the 9th.
Jay Sawatsky will try to close it out here. From the belt, he checks the runner. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss! The Hogs are going to Omaha! The Razorbacks have won the Super Regional, and Arkansas is headed to the College World Series for the first time since 1989. The pileup is between the mound and third base this time. Dave Van Horn, in his 2nd season as the Razorbacks head coach, takes Arkansas to Omaha. It'll be his third trip, the Hogs' first in a decade and a half, and the Razorbacks have earned a trip to Omaha. And this record crowd celebrates as Arkansas wins the ball game 4-2.
Well, just unbelievable, Chuck. 15 years since the Hogs have been to Omaha. Jay Sawatsky, how about some drama? 2 days in a row, getting a strikeout for the final out. And here's the 93rd Hog call of the day. These fans are juiced. It's too bad you can't take all 10,000 of them to Omaha. This is a Razorback moment.
Let's hear him call the Hogs. Arkansas wins it 4-2.
Arkansas was back in the College World Series for the first time since 1989. And the Omahas, as fans were calling them, would take on the tournament's top seed and longtime rival Texas in the first game. It was all Longhorns, though, as they took advantage of several Arkansas miscues. The Horns led 6-0 before Scott Bridges put the Hogs on the board.
Here's the 1-2 to Scott Bridges, swinging a long one into right field. Going back is Russ, and that's a home run. A long home run for Scott Bridges. And the Razorbacks are on the board. It's 5-1.
Texas would win 13-2, and Arkansas would face Arizona in the losers bracket. The Hog season would end that day as the Wildcats posted a 7-2 victory. But what a season 2004 was. Arkansas finished the year 45-24, and they won the SEC championship. The regional and the super regionals at Baum Stadium were like no other. Hog fans came out in droves to support their team. 2004 was a great year for the Diamond Hogs. For everyone associated with the Arkansas Razorbacks, thanks for your support, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
This CD is brought to you by Pro Image. You don't have to be a pro to dress like a pro. Pro Image, located in the Northwest Arkansas Mall. And special thanks to ARSN for producing this CD.